Hey you guys, what's going on? It's another idol. We are back in the Reef this time, and we're just going to have a bit of a run around, talk about some stuff regarding the Taken King, actually, and some things that Bungie are working on and are going to reveal in some Twitch streams. So they're going to be doing a series of Twitch streams, much like they did with the House of Wolves. The House of Wolves reveal streams were extremely successful, getting around 100 and 150,000 viewers per stream. They were insane, and Twitch actually came out and said that these were the most successful reveal streams on Twitch to date, which is pretty impressive. You know, it shows that Destiny is still thriving, it's still doing extremely well, and I'd expect these new reveal streams to be even more popular when they're revealing the Taken King stuff, because this is a pretty big, meaty sort of expansion, and a lot of people are going to be looking forward to it, basically. So let's get into some of the information that was revealed in last week's weekly update. Bit late on the uptake of this, I know. I've been extremely busy with work, but let's not get too bogged down in that. So we've got a guy who works at Bungie called Scott Kankelborg, and he apparently, according to some of his tweets, is looking to change up the way that Bungie do the Twitch streams. So not in terms of the content itself, but more the tech. So we might see some community interaction from them this time. I know Cosmo, the new community manager, on his Twitch reel is going to be taking questions from users on the forums, maybe even Reddit, because after all, he created the Destiny the Game subreddit. So we might see some questions from Reddit, the forums, Twitch chat itself, and Twitter, which will be a bit better than last time. It was very one-sided with the community members and with what Bungie had to say. There was no real interaction with chat, which is understandable. Chat was going a miles per hour, and it was very hard to keep up with what was actually going on. So I can understand why they weren't using those means, but let's get into the schedule. So our first live reveal is on the 19th of August. So if you're watching this video today on the 18th, it is tomorrow night or tomorrow morning, wherever you are. For me, it's tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. British summertime, but it's at 11 a.m. PDT. And it's going to be with Mark Noseworthy and senior design lead Tyson Green, and Cosmo is going to be the first guest, should I say, but he works at Bungie, so he's not really a guest. And this is just going to be looking over your own personal highlights from the first year of Destiny and how they will translate into the second year of Destiny. So you'll be thinking about what kind of lifestyle will your Guardian be taking in year 2, in the especially in the tower. How is the tower going to change? So we're going to be seeing the questification of a lot of the vendors, that sort of stuff in that stream, which will be very interesting to see. There's not been a whole lot of information released on that yet, so let's I'm quite looking forward to that one. There's a little note added to the Bungie weekly update about this stream, and it states, don't dismantle anything until the full developer briefing. I know a lot of people have been dismantling year 1 legendaries already in preparation for year 2, but Bungie are outright stating here, don't dismantle anything until the stream itself, until you have all of the information, which is something that I've told people not to do anyway. You never know what happens with Bungie. They have something up the sleeve with that. You know, people love their old weapons, and they'll be sad to see them go. So on to the next stream. These are happening every Wednesday. The one after Cosmo is with the pretty loved YouTuber within the community, Mr. Fruit. If you don't know who Mr. Fruit is he's well known for his Hawk Awesome video. Sort of like a Hawk Moon parody. It's extremely funny. He's a great guy. He's very, very, very funny, and he's very loved by the Destiny community. and Bungie have invited him out to do a reveal stream, which is great. And his reveal stream is going to be taking a look at the Dreadnought and what surprises the Taken King has for us in combat. So we're taking a closer look at what the Dreadnought is. Probably have a wander around the patrol areas. And they're also going to be doing a new strike. So we're going to be able to take a look at one of the new strikes that's coming with the Taken King, which again is very exciting. Happy to see more content being revealed. Don't want them to give too much away though. I'd like to go through it quite blind if I could, but that's not going to happen because I'm going to watch these anyway. And the last stream that is happening is on the 2nd of September at 11 AM PDT. All of these are at 11 AM PDT or 7 PM BST. That's British Summer Time. I'm sorry if you're in a different time zone. Just Google time zone converter and you'll be able to find one for your time. And the last stream is looking at the Court of Oryx, which is a new game mode. And that's with Ben Womack, Luke Smith, and Laced Up Lauren, who is a Twitch streamer. If you don't know who Laced Up Lauren is, she's been a community focus before. She is a Twitch streamer, and she is the ambassador for the Cool Kids table, which is kind of her clan. I'll have links to all of these YouTubers and Twitch streamers in the description. But check her out; she's a really nice girl. She streams a bit too late for me to catch her though sometimes, so if I'm staying up really late, I might be able to catch one of her streams. But other than that, she streams quite late for people in the UK. But anyway, the Court of Oryx is a new sort of game mode where Guardians can summon bosses, kind of like public events, but you can actually summon them and you get exclusive rewards. It's kind of like Prison of Elders, but not. I know that's a complete contradiction of itself, but yeah, I'm interested to see how this one is. There's not a whole lot of information out there about Court of Oryx yet, but it's certainly an interesting sort of take. It's kind of like they're introducing world bosses to Destiny. They're embracing their RPG-ness some more, so I'm very interested to see what happens with that. I'll be covering a lot of what goes on in these streams with some highlight videos, which I'm sure you guys will be eager to watch if you couldn't catch the streams. But the streams will also be on Twitch, so you could catch them anyway in the past broadcasts on Bungie's Twitch channel. I'll link that in the description as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's some very exciting things coming along. It's getting very close now. We're less than a month away. I'm pretty damn excited for this, and I'm sure you guys are as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited for the Taken King? Are you excited for these streams? Because I know I am. I loved what they did with the community with House of Wolves. I'm excited to see that they're doing it again. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time back inside of Destiny.